1, 2, 3, funky.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
Hey, we're not doing this again. Throwback, full circle moment, but not this time. Hey everyone, my name is Paul Quach and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is all about my campaign to become the 47th Wesleyan Student Assembly President. Crazy thing to just even say. But just like freshman year, I wanted to put a face to the words in the statement and just share more about myself. So, shall we jump in? Awesome. So, hey, it's yours truly, Paul Quach, and I believe the time has come for your peer, your advocate, and your trusted WSA Senator of 3 years, I may add, to be your next WSA President. For those of you who know me from all the Student Life Committee survey emails, I'm a junior here at Wesleyan University, majoring in psychology with a double minor in data analysis and human rights advocacy. On campus, I wear a lot of hats. I'm a student organization leader as the co-chair of the Asian American Student Collective, a researcher as a senior lab member in the Sleep and Psychosocial Adjustment Lab, a resource as a 2-year residential advisor in WESCO, and an organizer with the Wesleyan Union of Student Employees. I'm also a scholar through the Wesleyan Mathematics and Science Scholars Program and the Ronald E. McNair Scholars Program. But beyond all that, I'm a first-generation low-income student of color, and I'm running to be your next WSA president. Regardless of my official role as your current Student Life Committee chair and the many roles I hold on campus, I'm your peer and your advocate first. So let's build a student government that actually reflects all of us. When I walked into my first WSA meeting, I did not expect to be here and where I am today, running to be your next WSA president. However, this community, which includes all of you at Wesleyan, is the reason why I keep doing this work. And my only hope is I have been an imperfect yet efficient leader on this campus. Over my 3 years on the WSA, and if you have seen the flyer, I've been on the SLC, the Student Life Committee, where I serve as the co-chair this year of the Student Affairs Advisory Committee. I have served, attended the Student Life Leadership meetings. I was the co-chair for 2 years in the Dining Committee, the chair of the Facilities Advisory Subcommittee. I was the chair of the Transportation and Public Safety Advisory Committee, also the chair, co-chair of the Undergraduate Residential Life Committee, I was also a part of the Student Judiciary Processing Committee, which we were working on medical amnesty, so awesome for that. I'm also the student rep to the Major Maintenance Committee, and I'm also the founder and advisor to the Student Accessibility Committee. Whew, that was a lot. Okay, let me catch my breath. But I'm also part of a lot of larger WSA and student life committees as well, either by recommendation or appointment. So I'm on the Residential Planning Committee as your student representative. I'm also a student rep on the USAN Flex Dining Committee, the Conversations Across Difference Committee, the WSA Endowment Committee, the Board of Trustees Campus Affairs Committee, and the Campus ADA Committee. And you're probably wondering, okay, those are the committees, where are the projects? Well, as I mentioned, I'm a first-generation low-income student, so FGLI, and I've worked on a lot of projects for that. I spearheaded a lot of navigating the break storage program, improving the logistics and increase the number of boxes, and provided hand trucks to make moving in and out much easier for our students. I also improve the FGLI break shuttle program, advocating for every break to be covered and communicated in a timely manner. And there's active progress to provide food for individuals through the FGLI commencement care package, which I'm also a lead on that, as well as navigating FGLI family commencement housing, FGLI and high need transitional support, and the FGLI Service Now pantry. So many projects there. And some of the other personal projects I've had is the creation of the Student Life Survey, which has launched for 3 semesters and will become the Wesleyan Student Assembly Survey next year. And I've also improved the SLC lighting tour to become more efficient and more qualitative. I've also collaborated in the creation of this SLC office hours every Tuesday to give you all voice and to answer your questions. I'm also part of the WSA and alcohol and other drugs policy proposal meetings. I'm also working with student identity groups, looking at the bylaw changes and funding feedback. I've also connected student affairs, the WSA and HRI, which is the Wesleyan Harm Reduction Initiative, to each other to start engaging in conversation. And I've also worked, as I mentioned earlier, with Medical Amnesty, and finally working with the First Generation Low Income Advisory Board to connect them and meet with admin. And some of my goals on here, as you will read, is to improve WSA transparency, membership retention, and campus presence. And campus-wide, stay committed to ensuring student voice and representation. And I believe I've done just that in my time here, as you can see, as me sharing. But all of that is to say, I know the WSA. As exhaustive as my commitments are, this only captures a portion of the dedication and optimism I've poured into my post on the WSA. Alongside Vice Presidential candidate Judy Liu, we are committed to asking the hard questions. We will not compromise our values as we make the Wesleyan Student Assembly consistent, united, transparent, and equitable. Or, as you have come to expect from me, we are #keeping it cute. Consistent stands for showing up, staying present, and sticking to our word. We are keeping it united, being in the room where it happens. We are keeping it transparent. Your money, your say, no gatekeeping and no guesswork. And we are keeping it equitable, putting your voice first always. And as I wrap up, I would like to show my gratitude to my community of supporters, as this campaign would have not been possible without the dedication and commitment of my VP candidate, Judy Liu, my campaign manager, Saul Fairholt Khan, and countless WSA senators across many class years. I would also like to thank the student groups and student group leaders who have endorsed or supported this campaign: the Asian American Student Collective, or AASC, the Traverse Square After School Program, Wesleyan Democrats, the Save Human Rights at Wesleyan Movement, Disorientation, the Wesleyan Harm Reduction Initiative, Sound Co-op, and so much more. My time on the WSA at its core has always been dedicated to student voice, advocating for the needs of our community and being conscious of the longevity of the WSA. Now, more than ever, it is important that we don't compromise our values and continue to protect and advocate for student voice. WSA holds a very special place in my heart, and it would be an understatement to say that I truly love this work. My blood, sweat, tears, everything. It just makes me really happy to be doing this each and every day, attending the 6-7 meetings per week, saying to admin, hey, listen to student voices and trust us that we are competent and we have something to say. So ask me about it. Let's chat. If you have any questions about the Wesleyan Student Assembly and the #Keeping It Cute campaign, I'm here to answer your call all the time and make Wesleyan more cute for you. Get it? Voting closes on Friday, April 11th at 10 p.m. So make sure you vote. West Portal, it should be the first link on there, otherwise on WestNest. Other than that, thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Crazy full circle moment. But until next time, it's been Paul Quach. See ya.
I love you, I love you, I love you.